Chris Rooney stands at center ice. He drops the puck. And our opening faceoff brought to you by Theodore Robbins Ford. As it's Strome, Carlson to Vetrano. And Carlson steals at center and brings it into the St. Louis zone. Peels off of Justin Falk and feeds the point. Fowler's shot got through off the pad of Hofer. In front, it was Vetrano, and I think Frank may have gotten a piece of that. Silverberg couldn't get it out because Leddy activated. Big Kevin Hayes across the top of the zone to Leddy. His shot got through. Gibson left a little rebound laying around, and he had to deal with it as Kapanen got to it and took a chop at it. Ducks have been hemmed in their own zone a couple of times already in the early going. They keep it on the perimeter here as the Blues go for changes. Fowler restarts and his pass through the middle, tipped ahead. Carlson goes and gets it. Lays it off to Strome, who keeps it moving below the goal line. Carlson sends it around. Right point, Lyubushkin floats it to the net. Long rebound just out of the reach. Carlson pokes it back though, and Minkikoff gets it on net. A good save by Hofer. McTavish gloves it down as he got it from Killorn. Trailing the play is Bo Groove. Now in front in the slot, it's Killorn. Big save, Joe Hofer.
And end into John Gibson. The play continued at the opposite end. Boy, what a great chance for Alex Killorn. Don't think he was able to quite elevate that puck as high as he.
Henrique from a bad angle couldn't get it through as Perunovic stepped out to block it, and the Blues break out the other way. Kyrou hands it off. Buchnevich, he's got room. He fires off the glove of Gibson.
Poor Earl Vakanainen. He did everything right. See, this is what Greg Cronin is looking for, to have that defense.
If it weren't for bad luck,
he wouldn't have any.
Rana sends it rink wide. Shen trying to get it through Vakanainen. That was unsuccessful. And here comes Carlson. Again across the line with Vetrano. Vetrano pulls up waiting for a trailer. Throws it off the corner. Boards Owen Vakanainen. Bats it out. Score! Carlson, I believe, will get the goal, but it was Vakanainen who kept the play alive into the goal crease. Anaheim has a 1-0 lead.
But he sensed that he was just flying down the wing. Watch what Vetrano does. I mean, he purposely banks this into the corner. Vakanainen gets to the front of the net. That might be Vakanainen's goal. I mean, it goes off his stick, and then I think it goes off of Falk before it goes into the back of the net.
Oh my, the Blues are challenging that this was offside.
It's really showing up in his play. I think he's been terrific this season.
Missed over 50 games twice in his career. Last season, Vakanainen was out for the last 32 games with that hip injury, 59 in all. And it's fair to say, I don't know that the Ducks were counting on a lot from Earl Vakanainen based on the last couple of seasons.
I think the Drysdale injury.
Jake Neighbors drags it along the kick plate, only to have it stolen out of his feet by Lyubushkin. Ilya Lyubushkin entering tonight now 4th in the league in block shots. Here's a turnover and a chance that the Blues put in the back of the net. It's Jake Neighbors.
He tries to pop it into the middle, and it's intercepted, and then a quick little one-timer, one pass. I think that shot actually hits the stick of Ilya Lyubushkin and changes direction. Makes it impossible for John Gibson. Yeah, it does. Hits the shaft of the stick and goes in, and shoulders were slumped. He did everything right, tried to get into the shooting lane, and unfortunately didn't work out for him.
4th of the year for Neighbors, and here comes Toropchenko. He hit Gibson up high with that. Rolling puck. Vetrano trying to get the handle on, reaches to get it across the line. His pass broken up to Carlson, gets a second bid. Carlson from below the goal line trying to sneak it through Hofer, who hangs on.
You know, this is an intentional little chip.
Strome steps in to take the draw. Carlson marches to the corner after it, and Strome cuts it off behind the net into the slot. Vetrano, good save, Hofer, and he reels the rebound in. Another face-off win for the Ducks. Killorn hands it off to Lyubushkin. He was all tangled up in Neighbors, and now McTavish brings it to the slot. Followed up, Killorn let it go, and it's gobbled up.
And it's not unusual for incidents like that to happen.
Yeah, I could read his lips. He said, what am I supposed to do there? Nice pad save by Gibson. Long rebound drilled over top of the net by Perunovic.
They were very, very fortunate there.
Krug brings it back with speed for Shen on left wing. Krug goes to the front of the net. A good stop by Gibson.
Oh boy, the shot blocking, the big story here in period one.
Buchnevich carries in, and Carlson got a stick on it. He gets it back in front of Gibson. Makes a great save. Penalty coming up to the Ducks. They're on top 1-0 with 3:39 to play, and a face-off win to begin the man advantage. Robert Thomas stepped into along the boards as Perunovich digs it loose. Across for Kyrou. Kyrou backhand pass to the far post, and they score. The Blues win a board battle, and Buchnevich with the finish makes it 2-0.
Yeah, and credit Jordan Kyrou, who gets this puck. Here's the board battle with Sam Carrick. Fowler goes over. He's thinking about helping out, but when the puck moves down low, Cam can't get back to that far post. Buchnevich is wide open. Jordan Kyrou makes a play. I mean, that's a terrific backhand pass through the triangle.
The Blues have had almost as much trouble on the penalty kill. They're 22nd in the league. Anaheim at over 20% goes to work on the power play, and the initial save covered up here by Hofer. Strome down low, now trades places with Henrique. Saucers it back to Fowler across the top of Toronto with a one-timer, and it's absorbed by Hofer.
Right there, you can see just a couple of wraps of tape around the top, but there are a lot of players that don't have any tape at the top of their stick.
And of course, if it's been cut down at all,
yep,
in any way, shape, or form, it's going to have a lot of jagged edges. So a very successful opening shift to the period for the Blues, and they again do not give the easy out to Anaheim.
Well, Robert Thomas, I mean, there's a reason why he and Kyrou got those big contracts.
He works it down low for Kyrou, and a big stop by Gibson. Nice Peaches and Herb reference by you, going with Reunited.
Thank you.
Here's a chance for the Ducks. Killorn denied his first goal in black and orange. Kicked ahead. Here's Kapanen. He's got plenty of speed to burn. Gets it into the slot. Hayes has to receive it on the backhand. Hands it off, and coming late right down the slot, firing it wide. Toropchenko. Torrey Krug with a shot that Gibson never saw. Sailed wide off the boards. Hayes spinning it back in front, and Toropchenko scores on a spinorama.
Find it before Pavel Minchikov can. Hayes is just going to spin around, throw it to the net. It's somebody in the foot, and just like that, I mean, Gibson wasn't able to track it. It was right between the feet.
14th NHL season, undrafted out of Michigan State.
In the offseason, the Blues had a deal to move him.
Here's McTavish, and he roofs a backhander. The Ducks with some life, and McTavish with his 8th of the year.
So Mason McTavish is able to exploit it. There's the forecheck. There's the turnover. That puck is tapped right back out in front by Killorn. Boy, Alex Killorn kind of hung in there. One hand on the stick, kind of little sweep check, knocked it towards Mason McTavish, and a nice finish by Mason. Watch this. Moves the puck a long distance to the backhand side, and even with that curved stick, able to.
Perunovich gives it up and gets it back on the right side. Works the half wall. Ducks pack it inside. They get it down low. Cross ice pass. What a save by Gibson. And now the Ducks will go short-handed.
Right there, but man, that's a tough call. Great stop moments ago by John Gibson on Verana. Boy.
Energizer bunny Frank Vetrano. Puck into the middle of the ice. Buchnevich marches down the slot. His backhander grabbed off by Gibson. They stretch it long up the left side. Killorn does well to collect it, bring it into the zone, drop past Jones. That got the goal post. And they were this close to making it a one-goal game. He gets it back, spinning it into the middle, and McTavish fumbled it away at the blue line. Thrown out by Falk, and off the boards, Toropchenko. He has Hayes with him. Brings it in. A glove save from John Gibson.
And as a result, you know, you just don't win in this league if you can only get one goal scored. John Gibson, I thought, was very good in this game. But as has been the story for Gibson this season, he's not getting much in the way of run support, certainly not lately.